What it do? Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only for.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first.
What's going on, Rick? What's going on, young world? What's happening? I figure I'd jump on for a few minutes to get a few things off my chest. If you all don't mind. I mean, you know, I got a lot of things to do in the morning, but I got a little time tonight. And of course, people should be getting their notifications real soon. And I think Knockout should be off. If not, he should be finishing up in a minute. But I got my avatar on because I know y'all get tired of seeing my face every day. And I'm not trying to bombard you all with a lot of boxing talk. But there's some things I just, I've been looking and I was talking to someone early on the phone and I'm just looking it through and you know how you look at different boxing channels and you got some good ones out there. You got some bad ones out there. You got some paid ones out there. You got some clout chase ones out there. And uh, uh so I said, you know what? I got to say something right now. You know, and it's pissing me off because I remember because I'm 57 years old, people, and I remember how boxing was, how everyone had fun, how everyone was entertained. No matter who won, they was entertained. It doesn't matter if you love Muhammad Ali or not. When he lost, he lost. But wasn't nobody crying? Wasn't nobody coming up with excuses of the racist or this or that? Only time they hear the word racist is when he went to Vietnam and they were trying to get him to go and they took his license. That's the only time. What's going on, Barney? Man, Barney is up in here. What's happening, Barney? And that ooh, 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 chat. All right. Barney said nothing wrong with your face, OG. Yeah, I know. I just figured y'all probably just say, well, he shows his face every day, and so uh so and I appreciate that, Barney. Always rock with my guy Barney, and I always make sure he always got his wrench. Can always look at him, but anyway, so it just really bothered me because all this crying and I don't even have to really call out no names, but I will. Every time something go wrong, and we know that Deontay Wilder has a close relationship with 78 Sports or the LWC, but he see now, and I can tell he's not talking and preaching all that shit no more. He's not talking all that black pride and king and this and all that no more, cause he realized he ain't no damn king. He realized he's a boxer just like the next one. Matter of fact, he's a declining boxer. And it kills me that every time your favorite fighter, let's say Jamel, let's say Tank, let's say Canelo, when they take a L, what happened to the better man won? What happened to man? You were great tonight. What happened to man? I like the way we went at it. We put on a show, didn't we? They laughed and talked about it after the fight. They'd raise each other's hands and, yeah, man, we put on a show. But no, but no, but no. You got these groups, and we need to get them the hell out of boxing because you got these groups that think alike and got holes in their backs. Why? For your hand to go into it because they're a puppet. That's why. They are puppets. If you like this fighter, I love that fighter. If you hate that guy, I hate that guy. You know, we have to think on our own, young brothers. We got to think on our own. I mean, yes, Allah made us in his own image, but not alike. Remember that. Alike. His own image. I get so tired of all this crying and shit. And I told you, I'm not missing no damn words no more. The LDBC, every time their favorite fighter take a L, they crying about some shit. Stop all the crying and grow up. Like I told you, where's boxing going to? Tennis? Ice skating? Where you cry because you didn't make the figure 8? No, this is boxing. This is boxing. Besides telling Wilder, yeah, man, you got one more run in you. No, you should tell him, look, hang that shit up before you can't speak to your grandkids no more. How about that? Hang it up before you start wheeling around. How about that? And I get it. It's the internet, not just boxing OG. Yeah, I get it. But see, some channels, they forget that the name of their channel is such and such boxing channel. Why not talk about boxing? I mean, sometimes I gear off into my private life or something like something funny or whatever, but I get right back into it though. I get right back into boxing. My regular people, y'all know, I have a system. I tell you what's going on. Like little Elerbee, he has left Mayweather Promotions. All right, we're gonna talk about that Wednesday when I get back. Okay, then I go to another subject. Javante Davis. I think he's one of the hatest lightweights around. Then I go to another one, you know, and we talk about it. I open the phone lines up. I gotta open up right now. And matter of fact, here, let me put the number in there. And it's like they have to find something going wrong. It's killing. What's up, Coach? What's going on, Bernard? My guy, Bernard PR is up in the super chat, man. What's going on in that super sticker? All right, yes, sir. What's going on? Let me go and do a roll call real fast. Ricky E245, my man, Young World, Godson, congrats, Young World, baby. Yes, sir. He about to travel the world. HB, the voice of reason. All right, what's up, Rock Bottom 8654? Yes, sir. Barney, my guy. Yes, sir. Dominic, what's going on? Late night with the OG. Yes, I thought I'd come on. I'm a morning dude, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Smooth Criminal. What's going on, Smooth Criminal? Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Yes, sir. What's up, Real Rick Glazer? Okay, Real Rick Glazer. Leaving the LDBC. What's the correct call? All right. Yes. Well, of course it was. See, when you're in certain situations, when you think, and that's why I'll always study and look into something before you join or get involved in something. Always do that because they're going to sell you a great pitch to reel you in. And for some reason, people today, especially younger people than me, they figure older guys are slow, don't know what's happening, or we can get over on them. Well, it didn't work with me. That's why they didn't like KQ. Because KQ figured that, wait a minute, hold on. I can go where I want to go. You younger than me, son. So, and that's why you have a bunch of young-minded people on YouTube all together, not just them, other people. You're supposed to have a boxing channel, but what you do, you talk dirty, you tell somebody suck this, suck that, you playing video games or whatever. Look, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just go and venture out and do something else? Because that's why I always say, everyone is welcome in my channel, but it's for grown, serious boxing fans. And that's what it is. That's what it was. And that's what it's going to always be. Because I like to hear different opinions of what I say or what you say. I think competition is great. I love competition. I think tournament fights are great. I love that. I love what Coach Malachi is doing over there. Great ideas. I like the call-in show. It's going very well. The numbers are rising. We did over 900. We close to 1,000 views today, and that's good for Kqkc. And we've been doing, a lot. You know, I haven't been pushing the subscribers, but step by step, inch by inch. Let me put it this way: I'm doing more than I ever done in the LWC, which was nothing, because they haven't done nothing. See, you gotta be careful, you know, and you gotta be careful what you hear and what you see. Do your research. Do your research. I'm not gonna put up anything or say anything unless I know. At least, three sources will back it up, because I don't want to be like Blue Blood. I told you I'm not missing words. Blue Blood, if he ain't got nothing to talk about, he just throw up anything, and most people's the channel so big they gonna believe it. But I can't lie. I can't lie. It's just not in me. Now y'all know for a fact when I say I don't know, I get back to you, and then I let you know. Cause if I don't know, I just don't know. What's up, Dr. Marks? What's going on? How you feel, man? All right, what's going on, 007? What's going on, Queen? How you doing? All right, what's up, Big Supreme? What's happening with you? All right. They say they quitting boxing. They say they quitting boxing. Well, good. Good. Maybe we have a peace of mind around here. Good. Maybe it won't be so like we on the street corner going back and forth. That's great. Hell, I throw them a party if that's the case. Man, because they ain't serious about what they're doing any damn way. All right. Big Supreme, what's going on? Yes, sir. OG on the City Hall. What I don't know what that be. City Hall. I thought he's still living. Yes, sir. Barney, once again, and I Super Chat. Yes, sir. He said, this is why I love this channel. Much love, KQ and Wild Chat. Yes, sir. I mean, if you're a boxing enthusiast, and and what's so funny to me is that you got a lot of casual fans, and some people are gullible. I mean, let's be honest, and they will believe that, and they will run with that. And that's a shame. They will believe that, and they will run with it, and next thing you know how rumors go. You tell one person, so on and so on and so on. The next thing you know, boom. Just like that damn computer, BL keeps saying he bought for Money Brown, but they twisted around like he bought it for me. I look as him, especially for a computer. I mean, really? But I can't convince these knuckleheads. Said he ain't bought me a damn thing. But I just stopped trying now. Cause it ain't no use. And Reggie right, the public school system, it's all messed up in the country. Cause they ain't learning a goddamn thing. And it's a shame. Me and maybe a couple other guys, I can't say Stormy B because he buying into that shit too. You want elders around. You can learn from elders. You can learn from guys that been there, done that, and wish it coulda, shoulda. And that can teach you a lot of things. You know, uh, 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 to have a great boxing channel, and I'm not saying mine's is great, but do what it says, boxing. Don't stray off into OnlyFans or that broad got a big ass, dumb ass shit or suck my, and know what? And I don't know where all this gay shit coming from. And no, I don't have nothing against gay people. Do what you want to do. What you do in your bedroom is your business. But they sure like to say that word. They sure like when somebody wanna, do something strange for some change for them. I don't get that. That's just not me. What's going on? Real Rick Glazer. He's a big liar too. You tell it like it is, KQ, because you must respect from this boxing lifter. The boxing community will be better when the LWC is gone. No more angry rants from guys like Drew. Yeah, you know how I look calling my own people monkeys. That's offensive. And I'm calling my own self a monkey because we are the same. You are my brothers and sisters. So if I call you a monkey and as a whole, I'm calling myself one. So um, it's just getting out of hand with the crying. That's the part I don't like. We saw the 5-on-5 the weekend, and we saw Nick Ball beat uh, uh, um, Raymond Ford. Now all of a sudden Raymond Ford is a hype job. Now all of a sudden Raymond Ford was blown up. Raymond Ford was a good fighter. He just had a bad weight cut, and he just can't make the weight no more. Same thing with Devin Haney, but they don't want to talk about that. He been doing that for the longest, but they forget about that. He killed himself to make 135, so he won't go up to 140 because he knew what was at 140. So what he did was look like a skeleton for 135. So now with Ryan, like I say, they don't believe, and I said right there, me and KO yesterday, we do not believe in a fighter cheating. I believe in a clean fighter. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's a dirty fighter until they have finished doing the testing. Now they said it came back contaminated. That means that he did it indirectly, on purpose, or whatever. Still, you should get punished because you should know what you put in your body. Young world, let's say he ate a salad. All right. Well, he ate a salad. But if he get caught with something in the system, you know, it was in the salad. Well, he know what he put in his body. So, uh, 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 so I said, Ryan, he should be punished no matter what. But of course, they ignored that. And this where the illiteracy coming from. This where it seemed like they got deaf ears. Well, Kqkc don't feel that way. I just said that shit. I just said that he should be punished, but they still don't believe it. Same way with Bud Crawford fans. I gave Bud all the credit in the world for being Earl Spence, but they didn't believe it, or they didn't want to believe it. So I mean, what can you do? But keep on keeping on. They thought I was gonna disappear. ride off in the sunset, enjoy my retirement, and don't look at YouTube and open my and get on my laptop again. I mean my desktop again. Well, they're a lie. First of all, if you did something for me, I can see that, but you haven't. Not a damn iota. Then when I asked to pay dues or what the dude's going to, you can't tell me. You can't give me a receipt. Then you tell me, well, you don't have to pay dues, OG, because you're the OG. Then I said, okay. Now I ain't mad. Get your money. I ain't counting your pockets. Get your money. But you're not going to get it on my back. You're not going to get it on my back. That's all I got to say. Like I say, people, I try to keep an honest channel. I'm not a big channel, but I'm an honest channel. And sooner or later, it will grow. It will grow because people going to say, well, at least he honest. He don't know. He don't know. Or he's he's talking boxing. He's talking boxing all the way to the end. Whatever went on in the sport of boxing in the last 24 hours, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna stick it to just one subject. I like to hit boom, hit boom, hit boom. Unless I have an interview, then that's different. Just like Tank Davis put Coach Ellis in the hospital with the bodysuit. That's I think is important because it shows how Devontae Davis is hitting hard right now. So I'm Rob Bottom, yeah, pay dues, yeah, yeah. They want you to pay dues, $15 a month, but where's it going? Meet and greet, huh, in one room. That's it. You got to pay for your hotel and all that, flight, all that. I look. I even offer 78 Sports. My daughter, she does that on the side for her regular job. She was gonna set them up, block off so many rooms, and get a discount, and that way they'd be in the same hotel. She was gonna have little trinkets at the desk when they check in. They say LDBC, and a glass of Bach in there, or a little trinket in there, a boxing glove in there, something like that. Just as a gift. Then she was gonna set up and meet and greet that night. Everybody had drinks and catch up. Then Saturday, they have a nice little picnic and everything. Then she gonna get a permit to have the picnic. And then that Saturday night, she was gonna rent out the hall in the hotel. And that way, they can put on their best or jeans, whatever, and have a little dance. Then Sunday morning, they eat brunch and take their ass back home. But watch how it's set up. Watch how it's set up. I even offered, but they didn't want that. They didn't want that. See, and I believe that old saying. You can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. I believe in that. And I see that. Some people can turn it on, they can turn it off. So that's how I feel. But of course, they don't want my help. Oh, I'm too old. I don't know what's going on, this and that. But, all I'm saying is, you know, it's time for all the accusing. Uh, the referee cheated. He had an inhaler. Deontay Wilder got a permanent dent in his head. I mean, it's just all, blame, 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 blame. What happened to man? That was a good fight. Wilder, his mistake was he turned his back and because he got hit across the nose, and you know, I broke that down already. How Southpaw, like Victor Ortiz, the reason why he got him out of there, because Victor Ortiz did the old Southpaw stance, where you fall out to the right and you throw the left hand. But Zane didn't do that. His aim went to his left. He didn't go to his right. And that's how he caught Deontay Wilder with that right hook. And he barely caught him through the nose, and it went right through the nose all the way. And of course, that spent Wilder. Then, of course, Wilder walked away. He didn't know where he was at, you know, and he turned his back. And you're supposed to do what? Go after him, finish him out. Just your opportunity. And that's what he did. What's up, opening LD? So, what all I'm saying is, let's accept boxing the way boxing's supposed to be. May the best man win. That's how it should be. I like some fighters. They are like that. You ain't gonna find too many now, but you got some fighters that we will go in there and congratulate you. We'll go in there and say, man, that was a good fight, man. We put on a show, man. And man, we gonna have to do it again sometime, whatever, and leave it as that. But why you gotta get on and cry about they cheated him? I don't know what they on, but I had him winning, way winning. The referee took too long to count. Cry, cry, cry. This is a combat sport. These fighters are millionaires. These fighters are millionaires over twice. They don't care what you think. The referees don't care what you think. They did their job. They did their job. Same way with Devin Haney. Well, Ryan had this in him here. No, he didn't have enough to for Devin, to have mind control. Hell, Austrian, whatever, they don't give you mind control, do you? Because Devin sure was walking into that left hook. And he was also getting countered. He hit Ryan with some good shots. But what happened? Ryan came back. I mean, Garcia came back with a counter punch. Every time. Every time. Because Devin was dipping. So, stop all the crying. Because pretty soon you can have people like run away. Look, boxing has been heating up for the last 2 years, at least for the last 10 months. And don't spoil it now with all the crying and shit. It is some decent fights out there that went fair and square. Look at Canelo. Look at Keller Plant. Keller Plant couldn't take that onslaught of Canelo. So he beat him down to he couldn't take no more. Now, what is wrong with that? How'd Canelo cheat? How Canelo cheat? Somebody please explain that to me. Because for some reason, it seems like they come up with a miracle every time I look around. What's up, Barney? Once again tonight. Cat. What's going on, Barney, baby? Yesterday said ass whooping time at Kqkc. Yes. Watch how the Frank Martin fight goes. We're only 2 weeks removed from this fight. Now, of course, we're supposed to be on KO channel next week, and we had agreement, me and Knockout, that if his favorite fighter come on, I will let him have that morning after show. If my favorite fighter come on, he'll let me have that morning show. And so Tank Davis is his favorite fighter, and I like him too. But I'm gonna let him have that because he like to talk that ish. So uh, uh, win or lose, we gonna be there. We're not gonna hide. This is boxing. These guys sit there and got sick, and I got to eat. I got to eat. I'm not gonna go on. I feel so bad. Come on now. I mean, when Jamel fought Canelo, I was pissed off. First of all, for taking a knee, and first of all, really for taking a fight, because I knew he wasn't trying to be great. He wanted to be rich. and and that pisses me off. We talking about undisputed champion chasing the bag. So, you know, you gotta criticize your own fighter that we all got our bias. We all have our bias where we have a favorite fighter. Some is Devin Haynes, some is Tank, some is Raymond Ford, some is Nick Ball, some is Never Reggie, some is Xander Zayas, Roman Gonzalez. I mean, you name them all. But they are not perfect. They put on one leg at a time like I do. But one thing that separates them and us is $1 million plus. So sure, you get the interviews, you get the sources, but that's another thing. Sources. Ain't no damn sources. That's a big lie. Blue been lying about that for the longest. And y'all don't even know that. Sources is what he makes up in his head. Now, I have sources. And y'all know who the sources are. It's just certain things I just can't tell you all that me and Samson talk about. He with PBC. I talk to him at least once a week. Ronnie Shear, I talk to him every Tuesday while I'm waiting to get my hair cut. So I mean, you got to catch him in the morning too before you go to the gym. And and so those my sources, and one other person I can't name, but those are my sources. And he's out of Houston, and so I'm not gonna lie about that. So I mean, so why should they? It all started when Kelly Swanson, who works for PBC, Dante Boxer Nation, uh, uh, um, Fred Hawthorne, um, Elliot from ES News, a lot of those guys, uh, they used to go to all the fights, get credentials. But then, of course, you had Fred Hawthorne that want to start a union, right? Now, I come from a Democratic state, and I know what unions do. Okay, okay, Barney. Yeah, I get a haircut. Yes, I don't mess with no razor on my head. I let my barber do it. He been doing it for about 15 years. All right. So he cut, I do a manicure and get my nails. I mean, my hair shaved. Okay. So don't be tripping. Talk about haircut? What hair? Yeah, I do. All right. I don't trust. I ain't gonna be having kilos all on my head and cuts everywhere. You better enough the hammer got my forehead all messed up. But anyway, but but still, Kelly Swanson said, you know what? Look, enough of this talk. All right, because boxing is a one man sport. It's not a team sport. So you can have a players union in box and football. You can have a players union in basketball. But boxing is individual, and they don't want no unions. See, unions, if you don't pay a certain amount, they go and pick it. They won't fight. Well, see, in boxing, they'll find somebody to replace your ass and box. Trust me. So she found out who the corporate was that was leading it, and Fred lost his credential for life. Then Bluebird lost his credentials at top rank first, and then PBC. She cut all that shit out, and now only the honest, unbiased channels get credentials. I can get credentials right now. Cal, he gets credentials. Opening LD, he can get credentials. So uh, um, then of course when they couldn't do that anymore, then here come the lies. Here come the big ass lies. So do y'all research first, y'all. Do y'all research first. Because one thing about the YouTube community, they will hate on you for nothing and don't even know you. They hated on me from day one. Don't know why. I was new and don't know why. But I think more people knew who I was than I had subscribed. Because I was going to everybody's channel speaking and things like that. But they never did. Just today, I hear how BF said, Fanon, oh, that's my guy. This my guy, this and that. But Fanon had me on his channel a few times. But why are you talking to Fanon? I thought you don't mess with people that don't mess with y'all. You see the double standard? You see the double standard there. So it's more than that. And that shouldn't be in boxing. Who cares if you like me or not? We're talking about boxing. We're talking about boxing. I mean, let's be honest. We're talking about boxing. Who cares I'm in a chat with somebody that you don't like? That's something y'all. That's between y'all as men. I'm here for the content. That's what I'm here for. So, I mean, it's all about who you like and who is your fighter. If you're a Devin Haney fan, oh, welcome. Have a seat at the table. But if you're a Tank fan, oh, who cares? Let him interview him. Why do you want everybody to go over there? So it is what it is. And then Tank don't even know who these guys are. And for you to say you can't wait till he lose, what kind of damn boxing fan are you? You got to love the sport and not the fighter. Keep that in mind, people. You got to love the sport and not the fighter. Yes, Deontay Wilder did lose this weekend. No, he can't box. They knew that. And yes, the referee stopped it at his own discretion. Why? Because he was out of it. He was dazed. What's going on, the boxing source? What's happening? So, good brother there, boxing source. He big. He's a big dude, tall, but good brother. So, so the boxing source, same way. He can get credentials and things like that. But we got to get away from all this crying. Please. All this crying is not necessary. You win some, oh, you lose some. But you get a chance to fight another day. Some have rematch clauses in there where you get a chance to rematch, like a Usyk. Just like Usyk. Usyk get a chance to fight for undisputed again. And that's going to take place in December. So, Gervonta Davis, he has a one-way rematch clause. That means if he wins, no rematch. If he lose, he get a rematch. Because, see, it's the way you position yourself. That's why I say pay-per-views, being an exciting fighter, that counts. That counts. Yes, belt helps too. It puts you in a position to fight for a championship. That's all. What's up, Rain Kings podcast? What's going on with you, brother? So that's all I'm saying. Because all I say is bring back the old days. Bring back the throwback fighter days where the best man win. Not the best man got cheated or cheated. No. Everyone don't cheat. Everybody don't have that mindset. So every time your favorite fighter get beat or lose, it's something that he did wrong. 9 out of 10. You can't even blame the trainer. Because the trainer giving out the instructions. But sometimes the fighter is so gassed out, he can't do the things that the trainer want him to do. Malik Scott. He knows Deontay Wilder's not a boxer. So why would you want him to box? Last time he tried to box with Joseph Parker. He looking down at his feet and make sure he going the right way. That's not Wilder. All Wilder worried about is setting up that right hand and let it go. He has the reach and he has the height. And now, since he left Mark Brilliant, what do he do now? He don't even use that jab. And that's a beautiful, educated jab. And he won't use it. Devin Haney. His success came from fighting little guys. But now, when he got in there with a bigger guy, then there you go. That shows you the level of competition you've been fighting. Daniel Dubois. Why did he do so well Saturday night? Well, let me tell you. Let me let you on a little secret. Because of the competition he fought. Every fighter that he fought, they was champions or they was damn good. Now, he might have lost some of them, but it prepared him. It prepared him for what he did Saturday night against Hagovich. Hagovich, I ran out of gas. They'll come from body shots. They'll come from throwing just one arm shots. He didn't take his time. He didn't set it up. He went in there and just threw right hands. And he landed some of them. Because Daniel Dubois doesn't have head movement. He need to work on that. So that's all I'm saying. We cannot. And Devin Haney said he's a throwback fighter. Okay, fine. But a throwback fighter would want his get back. Why you say, oh, no, that's okay? No, get your get back. And that way, you'll be satisfied. And the world will be satisfied. That's if your skill set is there. So that's all I'm saying. So, but one thing about it, you're right, Knight Rider. A throwback fighter will always want their rematch. No doubt about it. They will. So, and I just get so disappointed every time I watch a good fight, and I'm gonna tell you, that 5-on-5 tournament, I think that was pretty good. I really do. But of course, here come Oscar. Here come Oscar De La Hoya. He want to mimic what Turkey Alish did. He want to have a 5-on-5 with who? Golden Boy and Top Rank. Wow. But see, you forgot something, Oscar. What Turkey Alish did was he put up a lot of money. And you and Bob, y'all not gonna be able to be able to make that type of money without some outside help. Cause I think Frank Warren won $3 million. Whoever, cause it was 5-on-5, and Eddie, then he had 5 fighters. Well, really 4, cause Turkey Alish and where the Bibble fight, and it go against the 5-on-5. So, but I mean, it just it gets old now, right? What's up, Boxing Source, my man? Yes, sir. Haney versus Gary Antoine Russell. Who wins? Man, I'm sorry. Gary Antoine. I saw his interview, and Gary Antoine can fight. He can fight, no doubt about it. Gary Antoine can fight. Matter of fact, that's why I said Devin Haney. They in a tough spot. Um, at 140, I can't even see him beating nobody in the top 10. Nobody. And Gary Antoine Russell, now he's starting to get his fights. They're not going to do him like they did his brother Gary, Mr. Gary Russell, and he can fight. He's a southpaw. And one thing about his dad, may he rest in peace, he taught all of them how to fight southpaw. Only one is a natural southpaw fighter. I interviewed Gary Antonio, but he can fight too. But the one to watch out for is Gary Antoine. He got speed. He can use his angles. Now, people say Devin got speed. Yes, Devin just got fast reflexes, not speed. See, when you get backed up in the corner, I'm gonna keep saying this till I'm out of breath. You can jab and get out, jab, get out. Cause Devin don't like to engage, except with Ryan Garcia, who he thought was crazy, but he ended up getting whooped from pillar to post. But when you find a fighter that fights on the back foot, sooner or later they're gonna run out of real estate, and you're gonna have to fight that fighter, just like Pitbull did Rolly. A lot of pressure fighters will get to you, especially when they double step. I call it double stepping, not running, but kind of putting a rush on them faster than they did before. And then what happened? You're not going to clinch, but so many times without getting a point taken, or Gary Russell and Gary Antoine will refuse to clinch and go to work. So that's what I see boxing source. All right, So what's up, Dub? Right side. So and I'm quite sure Dub Right Side, he's a Haney fan. And I'm quite sure when Haney lost, I don't think he was crying and saying they cheated and this and that. Not when he first lost, you know. And so, I mean, we got to stop all this crying when our favorite fighter don't win. Because, first of all, it's embarrassing. And number two, it is boxing and it is entertainment. Because keep messing around with boxing, it's going to end up just like the Pro Bowlers Association. Ain't no more pros in bowling. It's obsolete now. They got rid of it. They got rid of it. The fan base, they wasn't there anymore. They didn't want to support it anymore. It wasn't exciting. Same way with ESPN. That's why they always have top ranked waiting. Because they don't care about boxing on ESPN. It only generates a very small portion of their income or whatever they take in. So basketball, college basketball, pro basketball, pro football, all that comes first. And boxing is last on the totem pole. But we got a chance here, guys. We got a chance to make boxing great again. But please stop all this damn crying and complaining. And of course, we need to keep these guys clean. Now, I don't think VADA is the way to go. Now, this is my personal opinion. Because they had personal involvement with Victor Conte. I know he's a changed ex-felon turncoat. I get that. But I'm more of a USADA type of guy. Hair, blood, and urine. I'm like Floyd. Hair, blood, and urine. That would get it done. If you dirty, they will find out. But VADA, no. VADA is just. I mean, it's a voluntary anti-doping agency. So it's pure voluntary. But listen at this. If you don't enroll in VADA, they're going to keep on putting your name in the paper, ridicule you. He ain't enrolled in VADA. He ain't enrolled in VADA. The next thing you know, You got some dumbass. Oh, I see bumps on his back. I see bumps on. Ooh, I see. Look, stop all that shit. You know, man might have an acne problem. I don't know. All I know is when I was in high school, I played basketball, so we didn't take none of that stuff. But the football players did. I told this story once before. The football players did, and when they start taking that stuff, man, they run their heads into the lockers, and next thing you know, they slapping their girlfriends, and you know things like that changes you. You know, especially at a young age when you're high school. See, back then, steroid wasn't with needles. They were like big horse pills. Big horse pills. They had to break them in half to take them. You know. The next thing you know, they out there on the practice field, man, just going at each other. You know. So, so, they sacrifice Haney, and you know, and Haney, yeah, and I believe they do. Now, see, with Haney, he's gullible. Haney is gullible, right? And the reason why I'm saying that is this: that he bought into it. He didn't fight no killers. Everybody, he was bigger than everybody except Ryan Garcia. But when he started listening to the LBC, and you know, when his father started paying, oh, this person, to talk about Dad, uh, they kind of bought into, ooh, Black Jesus, ooh, the face of boxing. No, damn well, you're not the face of boxing. Like Leonard Elerbee said, you gotta be a face of boxing. You gotta put asses in them seats. You gotta put money in these guys' bank accounts. That's what you got to do. And he hasn't done that. You're gonna tell me no pay-per-view numbers haven't came out and been almost damn 2 months? Bill, stop that damn lie. Yeah, Bill, yeah, he's the problem, basically. He gets on Vlad TV and say he got shot. That's the first time I ever heard that shit before. Listen, they are very soft in the Bay Area. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in Chicago. They don't have a care in the world. They fine over there, trust me. All they need is their suntan lotion. They cool. So, Bill, you ain't no streets to grow up in out there. Okay? So, I mean, it's not only Bill. You got a lot of other fighters out there, you know? But I just don't like the crime. Big Baby Anderson, you stop all that damn crime. You knew what you was getting yourself into. Now you don't want to take it. Now you want a break, and now you want to be a teenager or, well, a young man now. I want to have fun and this and that. Well, when you had the opportunity, what'd you do? You go to jail. As soon as you bought that car, I knew trouble was coming because you still thinking like your friends thinking. Okay, we got one call here. All right. All right, caller, where you calling from? Where you calling from, caller? Okay, hold on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Make sure I'm gonna make sure everything's set right. Okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, it's Doug Rightside, OG. What's up? How you feeling?
All right. What's going on, Doug?
Man, hey, first things first, I gotta tell you, shout out to you. Man, I thought you was a politician. You got a Washington, D.C. number. I said that. I be calling my local politicians,
Oh.
I call them all the
No,
time.
no,
I said,
no. You know, everybody's saying I might have to change things because I, you know, you have a number you can pick out any number, area code. I just pick that out for fun, you know. So I might have
okay,
to
that's
change
mad.
it. Yeah.
No,
What's on your
oh,
mind?
you take it. And nah, hey, I agree with you. I rock with Dev. At the same time, I wouldn't. I'm not here to make excuses for him. And then
Well, he's not
we
really the
probably gonna.
problem. It's just that people just crying about that's what I'm getting tired of, the crime.
But Bill is look. I sat there and listened to Bill talk about the the fans said they wanted to see this type of fight, so that's what we tried to go do.
Right.
Wait a minute. We ain't have fighters ever let the fans sit here and dictate how you fight in the ring. That ain't how boxing goes. You go and you do what's conducive to your style. You feel me? You
Exactly.
do what you do well. And Bill literally sat there with Mason Cameron and said, "Well, this is what the fans want to see, so we want to." Wait up, what? What?
Thank you.
What is that?
Thank you. Shakir said the same thing, and Shakir, you know how he looked in De La Santos fight. Well, he said sometimes you can't F the fans. F the fans. You
Man,
know?
go win the fight, bro.
Right,
Go
win
win
the
the fight.
fight. There you go. Win the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
I had
remember.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I had no doubt Devin could have beat Ryan if he would have got on his jab, stayed on,
And
do what he do. Do what he do.
look, in rounds 2 through 6, when he was sitting there fainting, he would feint, shoot the jab. Only thing Ryan was looking to do was catch him with the hook. The problem was the feints had Ryan all off. See, man, and then next thing you know, he want to come walking forward and shit. Bro, if you get hurt in the first round, why the fuck you gonna walk to a puncher? Why would you do that?
Right.
It don't even make sense. And so I think we should be critical of Devin and the game plan that they went into their fight with. You got to be
Right.
critical of him. I want to say this though, Antoine Russell.
Okay.
I rock with Dev, but that is not the fight you need to be fighting right now. That is not the fight.
Yeah, man, that boy can fight, can he? Yeah. Yeah.
Antoine can fight. He can fight. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, if you do, and I hope I'm looking forward to the Antoine Russell versus Puello fight. I wish he would have took that fight last year before Puello got stripped for PEDs. I wish he would have took the fight then because then I still think he would have won the fight and I think he would have been a champion and we would never seen Rolly as a champion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um,
Do you agree with go ahead. I was gonna ask you.
just,
I was gonna ask you. Gary Antoine said this. He made this statement. Capel, he got caught with PEDs, right? And they said, well, what if he had PEDs in him or whatever, steroid, whatever? And he said, listen, it doesn't matter. PEDs and steroid, it doesn't make you a better fighter. He said, your skill set can always be a guy that's juicing or whatever. And do you believe in that? Do you believe that?
I disagree with him.
You disagree? Okay.
Okay. They call performance enhancing drugs for a reason. They enhance your performance.
Okay.
When it comes down, my thing is even in the Ryan Garcia situation, I know you'll tell me, and I say it respectfully, but you'll say, well, he only had a little bit in his.
Right.
Man, if you have it in your system at all, I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with none of that because we talking about the hurt game. We talking about the hurt game.
Right.
And anytime it's the hurt game, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing, and I'm like you. I played basketball, so we were never on that type of shit. But I do know football players who went to school with me, you know what I'm saying, that was on that shit. And when you were talking about slamming your head against the lockers and shit, man, we had a guy literally take his helmet in the middle of the game and he slammed it. He hit himself in the head with his own damn helmet.
Wow.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Right. Look, bleed and everything. He didn't give a damn why because he was on that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is I do think that at the end of the day, performance enhancing drugs, they do exactly what they call. They enhance your performance. So I don't think any fighter should ever have to be in a situation where they go in the ring with somebody who's dirty. I don't like that at all. Whether it was Conor Ben, Canelo, it didn't matter who it was. When Tyson Fury told us he ate boar nuts or whatever he ate, who cares? Man, you dirty, bro. You dirty.
Right.
And so that's how I look at it.
Yeah. That what I said yesterday. If Ryan chest came back contaminated, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're responsible for whatever you put in your body. and
Yep.
and I just believe in a clean fighter, and so you had to suffer the consequences.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause it was in your
Now,
body.
but like lifetime bans and all this kind of stuff. Man, I
No,
think
yeah,
people are going to the extremes with these different things. You know
right,
what I'm saying? It ain't got to be. I always say I think most people are more in the middle. Right? Okay, you cheated. You got caught cheating. According to you, you didn't know.
right.
But at the same time, you had the shit in your system, so you got to get a suspension.
Oh yes,
Even Ryan Garcia team, what they said, they was like, "Well, just give us 4 months. Just give us 4 months."
right,
So
right.
that's admitted, in my opinion, that you cheated. And my thing is regardless of who the fighter is, if you got it in your system, I mean, it just this is the hurt game. So I don't agree. And then we look at somebody like a Conor Ben.
Uh,
After he popped 30, right? Conor Ben was knocking motherfuckers out, right?
uh,
And then he got caught cheating. And did you look at his fights after he got caught cheating? He didn't look nearly like the same fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
no,
carrying nearly the same power that he was carrying when he was on that shit. So when he went and knocked Chris Algieri ass out,
uh,
I was like, my God. And now he going to find people, I say respectfully, people I ain't never heard of, and he's struggling in them fights. So I do think that performance enhancing drugs, they do exactly that. They enhance your performance.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what Devin said. He says perform enhancing without the drugs. So yeah, it does. So, but like I said, that's why I believe in USADA. See, Vada, they got affiliates. They're affiliated with Victor Conti. Okay, he knows everybody in there. Already placed a couple people in there. Then Victor Conti don't have a degree. He don't have no degree in no chemistry. He don't have no degree. Hell, he probably just got a high school diploma. And
But, he,
but it's
but
amazing.
it's proven that he know how to cheat. It's proven he know how to
Right.
cheat.
That what just amazes me. He knows how to beat the
But
system.
but OG, this is my problem right here. This is my problem, and I want your opinion on this.
Uh,
Before Ryan Garcia popped dirty, nobody was talking about Victor Conte when Boo Andrade when he got his ass whooped by David Benavidez.
uh,
Nobody said nothing about Snake.
right,
Now when Bud was found to be working with Victor Conte, that's the first time I heard somebody really be critical of Snake, right?
right,
And it is what it is.
right,
My thing is at the end of the day, man. Um, I, I never heard anything about this stuff until Ryan Garcia came up dirty. And so my thing, hey, if you want to say Victor Conte don't need to be in boxing, I can understand that, and we can have that discussion. At the same
right.
time, don't take that opinion when Ryan Garcia is the one who popped dirty. Don't take
Mm,
it then. Take it before that. Y'all should have. People could have been arguing about Victor Conte. Nobody said nothing when Nonito Donaire, when he was working with Smith. Nobody
right.
said nothing. Nobody made an argument about it.
Uh,
When hell, Ryan Garcia done worked with Snack previously. Nobody said nothing about it. None of these fighters. But then when Ryan Garcia gets dirty, now all of a sudden we need to be looking at Victor Conte.
you know
I
why?
mean,
You know why?
what?
Because it's on tape. He said Devin Haney, first of all, his best friend, his friend, and he support him 100%. And if you look at his Twitter account, everything he says about Ryan, which he did say some positive things that could be contaminated, but he always tag Devin Haney. Now, now, listen at this. Now, let's just say the fans just take a checkup on him, right? Because of what Ryan said. Well, Devin Haney, they're gonna question him too, right? Because he's tagged into them emails. I mean, no, tweets. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. And so that's why Ryan said all this was set up by Victor Conti and the Haneys, because they are best friends. Those are conspiracy theories, right? I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I just believe in the facts. But that's why I think more people are talking about it now. So, but
I understand that. My thing, and you know, hey, at the end of the day, like I say, I have no problem with anybody criticizing Victor Conte. My only problem is it didn't happen until Ryan Garcia was the one called cheating.
Right.
And then and then we literally heard when Ryan Garcia popped dirty the first time, what's the first thing he said? Well, they told me it's the ashwagandha. That's what he said. He showed the bottle, you know what I'm saying? Did a video praising the ashwagandha. Thank you for giving me the extra strength. Right? That's what Ryan Garcia did. Okay, you can tell me he trolled me.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But then the problem is this. After that, they sat there, then they blamed Bill and Devin. Then they blamed Victor Conte. Now, then they blamed the manufacturers. Now they saying, even though Ryan said he didn't take supplements, now they blaming the supplements. And my thing is it can't be everybody but you. You can't blame everything. And until something stick, you just gonna keep blaming different shit. That's what it seems like is going on. And so that's my issue with it is the man told us he done told us damn everything. You know,
Right.
and so at the end of the day, brother,
I think
I gotta sit you look at it, bro, you pop dirty, and then you told us you were gonna sue and you were gonna be proven that you won dirty, and now your team is asking for a 4-month suspension. It doesn't. I don't understand it. I don't understand
well,
how
he
you
got
think
he
that
gonna get suspended.
I feel was dirty.
He gonna get suspended because they have a law. I mean, it don't matter because he had it in his system. So I don't know what he gonna get, but he gonna get suspended. That's coming. Because he had it in his system. So
I want to ask you this, OG. Because you did a hell of a first off, you did a hell of a job this weekend. You know, like I always tell everybody, shit, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know nothing about this YouTube community. So I appreciate you. You know what it is.
yes, sir.
Man, you did a hell of a job calling them fights this weekend. What did you make? And I got a couple questions about it. What did you make of Eddie Hearn losing all the damn fights?
Well, I think Eddie Hearn put his faith in, not has-beens, but I think he put his faith in fighters that just don't have it anymore. He threw Wilder. He threw Wilder on the bus. Well, Raymond Ford. I didn't know Nick Ball was like that. I heard of Nick Ball and everything, but I didn't know he was like that. He was a dog in there. And Raymond Ford, of course, he said it's the weight cut, but he's moving up in weight now. So, but Nick Ball, man, he was throwing like 1, 2, 3 piece combination, and uppercut for good measure, So that little and he's shorter than Ford. He was shorter than Ford, and man, he didn't get tired. I said, well, I said, wait a minute, let me say that. I said, you know what? That's okay. Ford gonna catch him at the second part of the fight because he's throwing a lot of punches. He's gonna get out a gas. I look over there in his fifth, sixth round. He's still standing up. He ain't took no stool.
And coming forward and trying to fight.
Man.
Forward to fight.
Yeah. I said, oh, this dude ain't going nowhere.
Man, OG. So yeah, I missed the majority of my fights this week, and I'm in a prediction league. I got Bibble right, I got Wilder right, I got Raymond Ford. I mean, I got Nick Ball right.
Okay.
The only reason I got the Nick Ball fight right is because I was listening to Raymond Ford and his team, and they talking about they gonna bully the bully, and I'm sitting here thinking about. No, that's not what you do. You don't go in trying to bully the bully if you ain't no big puncher like that. You don't do that. You go in and you outbox him. I thought Raymond Ford could have won that fight. I thought he fought the wrong fight. He should have been on the back foot more. He should have fought behind his jab more, used his range, and I think he would have had a better chance. You know what I'm saying? But when you go in and you're trying to bully the bully, you go into the high guard versus the high guard against somebody who's smaller than you, and like I said, I'm a fan of Nick Ball. I think he can fight. I thought he got robbed in his last fight. You know what I'm saying, against what's his name? Oh shit, Vargas.
Oh, okay. Vargas. Okay.
I thought he got robbed in that fight, and so I saw it, but it really went more into listening to Raymond Ford in the corner talking about they're gonna bully the bully and that they want to be on the front foot and push him back and all this kind of stuff. Same
Dude.
way I could go on Devin. I'm like, bro,
So that that nigga
and
Ball was slanging him against the ropes and slanging with one arm, throwing to the mat. That little dude strong for real.
he tough. He a dog. He a dog
Man.
back there.
Yep.
So OG, this is my question though. What's what folks going out there and I think I know the answer, but I want your opinion on it. What's with these fighters going out trying to be fan friendly and fighting the wrong style that's not conducive to the way that they fight and the way that they should be able to win. What's going on with this?
You know, I don't know. They're trying see fighters now trying to fight for the crowd. They're trying to fight for popularity. They're not trying to really fight to win. You know, they want to win, of course. Don't get me wrong, but everybody always quick to make means, and people don't want to be means, and that was Jamel's problem. He didn't want to be a mean by getting knocked out. You know, so I mean, the internet got a lot of these fighters scared. You know, they gonna get knocked out by taking chances. So sometimes you gotta go for broke and go in and get on the inside. Look at Amo. Amo tried his best to get under that big long stick, Shiraz, but he just couldn't get under it. Coach Cunningham tried to tell him, do this, do this, do that. He looked at him like, I can't get under there. What you talking about? You know? So, I mean, it is what it is,
Ammo
man.
was at the end, and when you had especially a fighter with range
Yeah.
like Buddy had, you
Uh,
can't be at the end of the damn punches. You're gonna have
right.
to smother them. You know what I'm saying? And the problem was even when you wanted to go and try to smother them, get under the
Uh,
punches, like Cunningham was saying.
uh,
Problem was when he still ended up. And early in the fight, I thought he did okay early, but he was always at the end of punches, and I thought his wheel got broke around the fifth round. I
okay.
thought he really got broke by he had been touched so many times and couldn't really get in to land where he needed to land. I thought it broke his will and his spirit. And that's really I thought that was the downfall for Ammo, man. And hey, I'm an Ammo fan. I'm a fan.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm this is my second time actually. This is my second time seeing I can't even say the brother's name respectfully. I say it respectfully. I can't say his name, but this is my second time watching him fight, and with the size that he has,
Uh,
you know what I'm saying? He's so damn tall and lanky.
right.
If he can keep you at the end of that jab, but you in trouble.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
Shiraz.
mean?
Yeah,
That's
Shiraz
what
can
happened with
fight.
Ambo.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Cause somebody else want to call in. But man, good
Man,
call. Good call.
I appreciate you having me, OG. I appreciate you. Much love and respect. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all
Yes, sir.
show the OG love because one of the hardest workers out here, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Tuesdays, then you're going to see OG damn near live every day. So shout out to the OG, man, and I appreciate all the hard work you put in, OG. I
Okay,
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, brother. All right, thanks for calling. All right, all right. That was Dub Right Side. All right, my man, Big Dog Willie. That super chat. He said Bill Haney said Devin will bounce back and beat Ryan and make him quit, just like Sugar Ray Leonard did Duran. Devin will be better than Sugar. Well, okay, all right, okay, Bill. But only thing about it is, Big Dog, Devin don't want to fight him. He don't want to get back. I would, but he don't want to get back. So that's what I do. But he don't want to get back. So, but man, a tune in that super chat. He said, man, Blue gotta stop with the stupid ass titles. Breaking news. Ryan may possibly face jail time. Come on. Man, Ryan ain't going to no jail. if it's a channel that has to go, it's Blue and Drew. I think Drew slowly low key. Oh my God. No, come on, Tune. That come on. Now, people that's in the chat, we got about 70 something people. All right. And I appreciate that. This is late, and I know. All right, I'm off tomorrow, so I just figured, I jump on in here, but y'all gotta be kidding me. I mean, jail time for ushering, which is one of the least amount of, and they're not even steroids. They are PEDs though. But are you kidding me? Jail time, and Big Baby Miller just today want to fight Big Baby Anderson. And the winner got to shed their name, right? And they agreed on that. And Big Baby Miller had a cocktail of drugs in him. And you didn't tell. Wow. Man, oh man. I gotta go look at that title. That gotta be the craziest shit. And you're right. Now, I told you this is a year KQ ain't missing no words. Okay? Now, Blue Blood, he knows better. And I'm not talking about the Kelly Swanson thing and how he got his credentials taken. I'm talking the BLK Prime shit. And that's why Earl Spence approached him about it. Why did you switch? Well, he switched because Terrence Crawford was over there at BLK Prime. BLK Prime used Blue. They took all his money to make the investment and to pay Terrence Crawford, whatever money he gave them. And guess what? They ran out. He didn't get no return on his investment. And now they are trying to go strong again, but without Blue. You don't see him mention him. You don't see him mention him on his channel no more. And I don't blame him. I'll be pissed off too. But that makes him work even harder. He goes live 3, 4 times a day. That makes him work even harder. Then when he switched from Earl Spence to Terrence Crawford, he bought all these hats. He bought all these t-shirts of Earl Spence. Then all of a sudden, one day, his wife threw him away by accident. Are you crazy? Or you think we just look this way? Huh? Stop it. Stop with all this make-believe shit. Ryan Garcia is not going to jail for Austrian. It's not a steroid. It is a PED. It is illegal. But Devin, so is IVs. You remember Regis program, right? Yeah, yeah. It's not a law yet. But matter of fact, he did make it a law yesterday. But it was a law on your contract with Regis program that you could not rehydrate up past I think 15%. You went to 25, damn it. You went to 165. But Regis said, hey, I just let it go. He said, I just call it karma. That's all. So, I mean, come on. He's not going to jail. And Blue, you know, goddamn, what my belt at? I need to just get a belt and tear his ass up. That's the biggest lie I ever told since Santa Claus. Man, I mean, come on. That is now, they're just taking it too damn far now, okay? Now, Devin, he seems like a good kid. Well, a nice young man. He's a kid in my book, but I mean, come on now. I don't think nobody's going to jail for this. Now, fine, yes. Do we deserve a fine? Yes. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, they're just a little bit out of my, you know, I don't even know how to answer that. You know, I just don't. You know, this love for this fighter, this love for his daddy still cut his pancakes so he won't get choked. Stop babying this young man. Stop treating him like a baby. Let him speak for himself. Man, if you think this is going to keep it relevant, it's not. They still not going to buy that shit until he be a little more exciting. He had a knockout in 5.5 years. These are the facts. This ain't hate. Man, it's just starting to be, man, a lot. He got damn 60 years old. Man, his mother should name him Superman. Man, and that's another thing. I got a little respect for Stormy B, man, because his knowledge of boxing, uh, uh, not current, but in the past. But he buys into, you know, that LBC, and if you don't rock with us, I mean, that other, you can't go to no other chat and all that. He buys into that, you know, and and he's too old to be doing goddamn Marvel live streams and shit. Like I said, you ain't gonna talk about boxing. Get off. Go do something else, man. I mean, this is. I mean, it's just too much. You know. I mean, y'all killing me with these lies. I mean, they are just killing me. And this is why Terrence Crawford refused to do any interviews with uh, uh any YouTubers. This is the main reason why. I try to tell Storm B, man, get some personality. All right? I'm trying to laugh a little bit. And I don't always be in a monotone voice. Well, yeah, huh? Why you always gotta answer yourself? Yeah, you see what I'm saying, huh? Uh-huh. I mean, what? But he didn't want to listen to me. This is a while back, you know? I mean, come on. There's a lot of content out here, people. You know, they're just too lazy to find it. It's a lot going on in the sport of boxing, the detail boxing. No one's talking about. Well, I will talk about it Wednesday when I come back. Uh, uh, no one's talking about Leonard Elerbee. How he left Floyd Mayweather Promotions after all these years because he wants to help out Javante Davis promotional company. And he always, we got a plan for Tank. We got the blueprint for Tank. Oh, we got a plan for him. And Tank also, he has a deal on the table that's bigger than Floyd Mayweather deal when he was with Showtime. Floyd got $200-something million in that Showtime deal. But now Tank said his deal is bigger than that. Floyd don't know about it yet, but it's bigger than that. So, I mean, it's so much out here that we can inform you all about, and you go there. You go there. I mean, I see what they're doing. They're trying to keep Ryan and Devin hot because that's a hot topic to talk about. That draw people in. That draw controversy in. Controversy sells. No, you'd be surprised. Look at boxing conversation with Red Jones. He has 145,000 subscribers. Some they say, oh, he pushed a button and he bought his subscribers. No, no, he didn't. See, what somebody is not telling you all is that you can get subscribers through videos. That one video did that. He did a one video and it went viral. One video and went viral. He didn't cheat and bought no subscribers or nothing like that. But they only gonna tell you what you too gullible to figure out yourself. Or they think you're too gullible. What's going on? No fly zone. What's happening? You know, so New OG. I don't think Tank ain't getting no Floyd money. Ain't getting no Floyd money. Well, he said, he said his deal bigger than Floyd deal. That was Showtime. Showtime gone. So I think he's talking about PBC and Amazon. He ain't came out with the announcement yet. Yeah, Red John, yeah, 78 was mad than a mother. Yeah, cause your sub pants here. She been doing this for about 20 years. And he ain't got over 100,000. Even Ticket TV is growing. You know, people want to hear more than your life, your sex life, your marital life. People want to hear more than that. Then you rush off after what? You read super chats for 30 minutes. In the other 30 minutes, you talk about crazy shit. You do an interview with Deontay Wilder, and that's it. Nobody else. Maybe Bill Haney. That's it. I'm trying to do an interview with anybody I can that has a name. So I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I know I do get it. I do get it. I do get it. I get it. No. But how can you run out of ideas? It's so much to talk about in the sport of boxing. It's so much to talk about around the world. Shout out to my chat. Uh, uh, they say, man, KQ, you ought to start another channel and talk about, 'cause I tell little stories in between fights, sometime and stuff, and they enjoy them. And I said, you know what, I might do that, and I am going to do that. Start a channel just once a week, maybe, or something like that, twice a week. And, what's going on in the city of Chicago, how everything started, how all the violence started, how they tore down the projects and they relocated everybody in the wrong areas. You can't put a BD in a damn GD area, and try to go over there and take over. No, they ain't going for that. So, and that's how all the violence started, over territory. So, and then the projects they came from, like Stateway and Robert Taylor, all they tore them down. And guess what? Every time you see a Starbucks go up, it's a well-to-do neighborhood, at least here in Chicago. Cause see, the project was only 15 minutes away from downtown Chicago. That's prime real estate right there. Cause they built the projects way back when everybody started migrating to the north. So, and coming from the war. So they built not out, they built up to like 80 floors. Now, how the hell somebody would carry some groceries up 80 floors? Then you get an elevator and you got people selling dope in the elevators or piss is all in there. Huh? You know? So I'm gonna talk about that and a whole lot more. Trust me. So tune once again is up late tonight, showing out. And that super cat. Yes, sir. Tune said, how you got almost 300,000 subs, but 5,000, 6,000 views on most of your vids. Some of these channels got fake sub numbers, ain't adding up. Check them. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Oh, don't get me wrong. You do get some, but think about this though. You got some that they are strictly videos, right? Everything boss. Okay, I'm gonna take him for instance, right? He's not a live stream guy. I'm a live stream guy, so his videos and numbers come from his videos, and he does pretty good with his videos. See, some people got short attention spans, and when you do videos, they only a certain length, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, because you can't get a monetized unless there's a certain number. Now, live streams, I like to interact with the people and stuff. That's why I don't do too many videos. And so I like to do that, you know. But I don't have time to do videos like picking my phone and do a video, while I'm driving or something like that, but it is some people that do buy subscribers, you know. Now, not a lot, but it is. And that shadow ban shit, now, that's true to a certain extent. Cause Fanon can't see me. And Fanon have to have somebody in the chat to put the link in for me so I can come up there. Everybody can see me in the chat, but Fanon can't see me. Now that's shadow ban. Now, nobody shadow bans your whole channel. You two don't have to do that. They just shut your channel down if they want to. They don't have to do all that. And these idiots always say, man, I think I'm shadow banned. No, you're not shadow banned. It just that nobody want to hear the shit you talking about. Simple. It's just basic motherfucking arithmetic. That's all. So, what's up, Night Cry underscore 16? What's happening? Yes, sir. It's one channel who has around 150,000 and has videos in the hundreds of views. Okay, but he switched up and folks peep the fake. Oh, okay. Okay. I keep TV. Nobody liked that dude when he took over for Dante. Some vids, but the channel popped with all these crazy subs. Yeah, yeah. You know, I key Dante Bossa Nation helped him out, and Dante Bossa Nation was one of the great boxing channels at first. Then, of course, he liked he liked the women, and he liked when young, so he moved to Thailand. He moved to Thailand, and he still be doing his work. He got people over here that go to the fights for him, and they do the leg work. So he went to Thailand and set up a business over there. So, but yeah, and what is it? New media. That's his trademark. I can't use it. Coach Malachi had to change his name to True Media. He can't use it because he trademarked it. He trademarked it. So, so therefore, no one can use that name, or they would get fined. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, But the whole thing is, before I get off of here, they, the guys need to stop whining, okay? You know, the boss is told, yeah, that's an interesting story about Dante. Yeah, yeah. I've been knowing that about Dante, and he do not rock with the LGBC or 78 Sports. He doesn't, you know. Matter of fact, he told him that you're not gonna mess up my brand. I worked hard for that, and I don't blame him, because he was one of the first ones that did it and did it the right way, So, but and Reggie channel, Reggie Owens, Bossman Reggie Owens, uh, uh, he has different flavors to his channel. Um, he talk boxing, but he talk about other things that's educational, that beneficial to you, that would be beneficial to your kids, things like that. He's not on there telling somebody to suck this and suck that and cursing them out and things like that. No. So, and Blue, I remember years ago, Blue used to curse his butt off. Then he turned on a new leaf and he saw that it wasn't working. And then so now he don't want nobody curse now. So, but yeah, but still, there's no way content creators should be crying over a fighter that lost. No way. Now I can see if it's just a random. fan of the fighter might be upset and come up with some, but content creators, please stop. Stop. You know, no pimp, no pimp. What? Yeah, why like women and talk all day about man part? Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So how y'all feel about rescheduling my Mike Tyson fight? Oh, Mike Tyson. Oh, Mike Tyson needs to sit down and don't fight again. See, you have to understand. Mike Tyson is a year older than me, and when you're at that age, you can't do the things you used to do, and you want people to remember you, the good things about what you done. Yeah, you go out there and fight somebody like Jay Paul and stuff. People don't want to hear that memory. People don't want to see that. You know, I went back to old BF TV channel. Dude was soft spoken and shit a few years ago. Yeah, oh yeah. They all change. They all change. You know, they all they think aggression, cursing and all that. Motherfucker, suck. That ain't that that ain't attractive. That's not gonna get it. When you go for credentials and things like that, they look at your channel. They see how you use profanity or this and that. But of course, he has Bill. Bill gonna try to give him credentials. You know, but no, that don't fly. Ain't nobody want to hear that, man. Uh, uh, um, let me see. Let me see. Okay, we got my man No Fire Zone. Isn't that Sue? For her cat. All right. He said, I just never understood the hate, disdain, and ridicule for Tank by the other channels when he's arguing the biggest black athlete in boxing. Well, let me explain that to you. All right? I got a minute. Well, Tank, first of all, is idolized by rappers, movie stars. Hell, he even had Madonna come to one of his fights. Madonna went to a boxing match? Well, and that's the popularity he has. Why do he have that popularity? Because he sells. He sells at the gate. He broke the record at the Barclays Center, the same place that Devin got knocked out and knocked around in. He broke records. He broke a record there. And of course, he sells at the gate. He put money in the big wigs' accounts. Now, why do he do that? Why he is doing all this? Because he sells. Why do he sells? Because knockout sells. He's a exciting fighter. For instance, when Tank get announced and then it's time to fight. Well, they're on their feet for the first 3 rounds. Why? Because they wait on something to happen real big. Devin go out there, they sit down because they know it's going to be a long night. See, and Emmanuel Stewart, I keep using that because I remember what he told me. Emmanuel Stewart is from the Crump Gym out of Detroit, Michigan. Sugar Hill is his nephew. Now, he told me knockout sales. That what makes you a star. That what makes you noticeable. When you knocking out people, man, people love that. It's exciting. And people like excitement. Deontay Wilder had that one hitter quitter. Everybody was waiting on Deontay Wilder to throw that right hand. So that what separates the face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez, he does the same thing. He generates a lot of revenue. Now, they call them the A side. And one thing about it is a lot of these fighters just don't have that appeal. They like Tank because Tank is from the hood. Tank is mature now. He has a great backstory. His mother and father was on drugs. Um, his mother, best friend, Tank seen her get killed right in front of his face on the porch. He's been through a lot. His mother left him at home, him and his sister by themselves. Then Children and Family Services came and got him, and he had to go into a foster home for a while. Till mom came back, clean, and got him back. So he been through it all. He is what we call from the hood, and it's something about when you're from the hood, you can spot if a person's really, really like that, you know. And so, a person that's really, really like that, they're not going to tell you they really, really like that. Just like a rich person, he's not going to talk about money. Rich people don't talk about money. So, that what makes him so popular. Coming out, getting ready to fight with Little Dirk, things like that. You know, and so he just a man. And plus, it don't hurt to have Floyd Mayweather in your corner at that time. Because don't forget, Adrian Broner brought him to Floyd Mayweather. Now, you can say what you want about Floyd. That was one boxing fool, boy. I'm going to tell you. Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather. They both. One was a brawler and one was a defensive specialist. So that what makes Gervonta Davis popular. That what makes him sales, and that's why he didn't go over to Dubai. He didn't have to. He went over to Dubai. I mean, they went over to Dubai because they can't sell over here. Like he said, I do way better over here than I would do over in Dubai. So why should I go over there? If you're so interested in me coming over there, send me something. Send me a Ferrari or something. Let's see how much you want me to come over there. you know. So, and that's it. Matter of fact, like I say, it's plenty of content to talk about in boxing. Calvin Ford, just 2 days ago, got a big tattoo on his back. On his back. First of all, repping Baltimore and repping GTD and Gervonta Davis. You can catch, I think he has some film footage on it still out there. See, things like that, y'all might want to know. Things like that might be interesting to you all. Y'all don't care about who's sucking who. And I told BL when we were speaking, I told him, look, you need to cut down on all that curse because YouTube is about to take your channel. They already demonetized him 2 times. So, next you have to get, that's why he made a backup channel. Watch. I'm gonna be like Reggie Owens. Reggie Owens always right. Reggie Owens always right. You know. So but one thing about it, you all, we still got 60 people in here. I mean, man, use your own minds, y'all. Okay. If y'all not sure what the content creator is saying, you know, uh, go look it up yourself. Okay, go see can you find out. Google it or whatever. You know, I you know what? When I come back Wednesday, I'm gonna have a couple sites where that's replicable and they're always on point. And if something happened, they would print it and you'll know. Okay, but I honestly can say the LWC has one agenda, and they all follow that same agenda. I know I was in it. I know I was in it. Then when I found out, oh, y'all supposed to be for the black fighter, but y'all talking about the black fighter like like ain't no thing. So when I find out, just a scam, and whatever, okay, that's fine. So, so just do that. Just do your research for you. I mean, you don't have to call the content creator on his mess, but then again, hey, if you feel like doing it, do it. You know, and of course, don't be like Blue Blood. When he get caught in his lies, he said it's subject to change. Yeah, right. Okay, it's subject to change. Come on, you know. So, but y'all know clickbait when you see it. Ryan Garcia is not going to jail. Okay, nice try, Blue. Maybe you get it. Maybe you got a couple super chats off of that one. Cash apps. Okay, maybe you got a couple cash apps. So, but anyway, uh, but I thank everybody for coming in. It that just bothered me. That's why I came on. I was all ready to go watch a movie and sit back and chill and check my phone, and everybody crying and coming up with excuses, and the referee, he didn't do his job correctly, and I'm like, what? And I saw this on a couple of channels. You know what? Hold. You know what? Let me go back downstairs. Cause see, I do my live stream in my basement, and I said, let me go back downstairs, cause this ain't right. You know, and we need to get back to real boxing. We need to get real back to the heavyweight all the way down, and plus a clean sport. We need a clean sport. So no, the LWC downfall already came. You got maybe 3 or 4 people that do that has a channel. Everybody else just sit there and listen. That's it. So they only stay on for 50 minutes, 30 minutes reading super chats, and the rest some bullshit story, and he gone. Cause I used to come on after him. So I mean, Junior True. I think he's one of the better people in the LWC. Cause everybody in the LWC is not bad. They're not. You know. You know. So Junior True, big guy, come on like 8 o'clock in the morning. Uh, he trying to work on his own business and stuff, and he don't even hang around the LWC like that. Black Fight Fan, he dissing himself from the LWBC. Ticket TV, Lions Den basketball community. He dissing himself from the LWC. He don't even come over there or nothing, not even the chat or anything. He doing his thing on his channel. He taught basketball, not boxing. So the LWC been done. They been done. When you got cowards and dummies like Trio Will and Shelton. Shelton ain't got a channel. If he do, he maybe got one picture on there. Will, he play video games and raising somebody else's kids. I mean, it is. I told you, I ain't holding my lip or tongue. That's what it is. So, you know, and boxing, there's plenty out there to talk about. It's plenty out there to talk about. So you don't have to you don't have to make up stuff. You don't have to clickbait. All right. So, you know, um, I remember day one, they never liked me anyway. Cause I was taking care of my parents, and sometimes, yeah, I would doze off in a minute. I tell them, man, I'm sleeping, man. I might fall asleep on y'all. I'm just letting you know. Then I do. Oh, all of a sudden, I'm on crack. I'm on crack. I'm on drug. But like I said, I put 4 girls through college. My oldest daughter has her PhD, officially a doctor. And my other two, Kamira, Kqkc, KC, those my kids. Kamira, she has a PhD. Quita, she has a BA. Kamira, she has a BA. Chance is my son. He has shit. He need to get himself together. I'm just saying, So, so it's just what it is, you know. And I ain't gonna lie. Of course, they're gonna make videos about me, this and that, but it kills them when I don't come back. It kills them when I don't say nothing. Then guess what? People come over here just out of curiosity, and they end up staying. So, so I think the last laugh is on them. So, but with that, that's all I have. All right. Listen, don't let boxing discourage you. Okay. You do have some good fighters out there that accept they loss like a man, accept they loss like a champion they are. Everything is not a rigged up. Everything is not a cheating. Okay. But certain people think it is. Why? Because it's their favorite fighter. Stop the damn crying. Please. Stop the damn crying. Because actually it's getting annoying. It's getting really annoying. So that's all I have to say. All right. I really appreciate everybody that came in to listen to old Kqkc. All right. I didn't mean to stay on that long, but it just irks the hell out of me that everybody want to use this and that and that and that and cry about a loss. I mean, Deontay Wilder is 38 years old. He's a knockout artist. He's not a boxer. And he is 1-4 under Malik Scott. 1-3. And Malik, he's a little freaky deaky, but still he's not a good, I don't care what he's doing in private life, but he's not a good trainer. I'm sorry, he's just not. So Wilder lost fair and square. So, and that's it. There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to have a conspiracy theory about. It's over with. It's over with. So, and that's how I look at it. So stop crying, everybody. You know, yeah, yeah, that's right. Yep. Think for your own self, man. Make your own decision and conclusion. Now, if you think the fight don't look right, you think something might be different, like Usyk. They said, "Oh, Usyk had an inhaler over there. He had an inhaler over there." I'm like, wait a minute, what? Cause see, they was upset because Wilder wasn't going for undisputed. So here they go. Well, he had an inhaler. All it was a cross, and he kissed the cross because he was very, religious because of father and stuff in the country, And but they gonna say it was an inhaler. So they didn't take my word for it. They had to listen to showbiz telling it wasn't. So okay. So, but like I said, they never liked the KQ. Cause KQ like, no, I ain't doing that shit. No, I ain't doing that shit. Well, he won't cooperate. He won't cooperate. No, I ain't no damn fool. And a lot of people say, well, I knew that was coming, KQ. 'Cause I can tell how you getting pissed off. Yeah, I was. I went and read your orange chat. That's how it all got started. And he was cooking BF, but he stopped. And then he started cooking Shelton. Me and Money Brown was in there. They only snapshot me and Money Brown. See, what they call it now? Not a snapshot. What they call it? Screenshot. And now screenshot don't move. So, but they said, "Oh well, they in there, and he got my name in the title." So, but there, listen, that. So called me on the phone and asked me, why you in there, this and that. I would say because I wanted to be in there. I can't stand Shelton. He talked about me from day one, and I was cracking up. admit when he was on his ass. Now, next question. You see? And that's how it all started. So, yeah. So that's how it is. What's up, Jonathan Parr? What's going on? So, telling a grown man what to do. Yeah, yeah. That's how it was, you know? So yeah, they don't count. Yeah, they don't count. Yeah, they don't count me. Yeah, yeah, John, they don't like me, JP, man. Yeah, yeah, screenshots. Drew Titus starting that screenshot stuff. See, General. See, General. See, General. See, there go KQ there. See what he said, General. You don't have to do that, dude. Just ask me. I would tell you. Yes, I said that. I'm 57. Okay? My wife didn't even tell me where I can and can't go. Maybe that's why I'm divorced, but I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Come on. Man, shit. Man, how you gonna sit there? My wife didn't even tell me where I can and cannot go and what time to come back. Shit. Man, I thank everybody for coming in tonight. And I think my man Barney in the super chat. That's Bernard in the super chat. Barney in the super chat 2 more times. Big Willie in the super chat. And we got my man Tune in the super chat twice. And we got my man No Fly Zone in the super chat. I appreciate you. All right. I really appreciate everyone. Okay. Remember, think for yourselves. All right. Think for yourself. That's all I ask. Just think for yourself and find out for your own on your own. All right. If they don't give you enough information or whatever, go seek it on your own. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to go to nobody's channel. I want to make that clear. It's up to you, whatever channel you go to. Okay. One thing about KQ, everybody's welcome over here. I don't care what channel you've been at or going at or whatever. So we mature people over here. At least I try to be. So with that, that's all I have. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you all Wednesday morning. All right. So y'all have a good one. All right, and remember, no crying in boxing. I'm out of here. Peace.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I got diamond rings and pearls. I got princess pretty
chasing paper. You get what belongs to you. And for you gold diggers and everything, just remember that I'm coming up in life.
I got a crib and I'm ready